Everybody, Debra Dixon-Anderson here from Light of Gold PR. How is everybody doing? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Well, we have a little bit to catch up on. We have hosted our Gold Women's Business Connect conference. It was great. It was a wonderful event. We had some fantastic speakers. It was held on March 31st. We do Marketing Monday now every other week, so it's a little bit different. We haven't done this in about 2 weeks, but I did want to share with you that we had a fantastic Gold Women's Business Connect conference. It was held on Friday, March 31st, and it was at uh, Mercy College, and it was really, truly a wonderful event. People got a chance to meet each other, to network. Hi, Pierre. I see you. Good to see you. Everybody got a chance to network. The speakers were fantastic. We um, had Chair Clarissa Rodriguez share a little bit about workmen's compensation and family leave, especially in regards to COVID. We had Carolyn um, speak to us about SEO, search engine optimization. Hey, Pierre, good to see you as well. I spoke about playing in new sandboxes and having multiple streams of income and multiple businesses. I shared about that. And then we had Michelle Lowe. She shared with us about partnerships and the importance of that. So it was really and truly a great event. The best thing was everybody got a chance to not only get great resources and great information, but also make some wonderful connections. So, networking, I posted many networking events in the past. We want to do some more. And we love to see people connect, businesses who would not have met each other any other way, except maybe through our event, and really deeply connect and stay in contact and become partners or clients of each other or share resources. That's really super important to us. So stay tuned for some more events to come. We are now actively working on our Gold Alzheimer's fundraiser, which will be held in Bloomfield at the Eastern Acupuncture School on Saturday, June 24th. You will get more information about that. We're actively getting ready to put it on our website, but we are looking for vendors and sponsors and, of course, attendees. So if you're interested, you could go to our Gold Wellness Circle website and go to events and just message us there, and we're happy to share the details with you. So, our topic for today is going to be about crisis and reputation management and the importance of having a plan for crisis and reputation management. A plan for your crisis, any crisis that may happen in your business, maybe even in your personal brand, will help you to avoid tarnishing your reputation. So it's really important to have a plan. It also acts as a blueprint for the company in times of crisis so that they can respond immediately. You should have a way of responding in case something like that happens. You want to be able to respond quickly. A lot of times, a negative comment might stay on someone's Google profile for months, maybe even as long as a year. And then finally, when someone is looking at it or maybe you hire someone to manage that, or you get a chance to even look at that, now that negative comment has not only been seen by people that you know, but by others. And now they may not be choosing to work with your company because of that negative comment. So it's really important that you have someone to manage it. Look, if you're a solopreneur, you're an entrepreneur, you are now maybe on Google, maybe on Yelp. What you do want to do is maybe plan to check your comments on anything that you post. Go ahead and check it consistently. We check a lot of our comments all the time, to be honest with you. We have a team, but if you're a solopreneur and you can't check it, hello, hello. And good to see you. Good to see you. Waving at you. So if you don't have anybody else who can help you with this, go ahead and put it on your calendar to check it consistently because it is good to have a plan. And a plan, part of that plan is to monitor comments, posts, responses to comments, posts that maybe a customer, if you have a restaurant, maybe, you posted about this, a particular new dish, and someone maybe said something negative about it. You do want to go in and respond as quickly as possible. And you all know that sometimes you will post yourselves about, like, maybe a bad experience on a particular airline, or a bad experience at a particular restaurant or a particular company. And sometimes you will see that the company will reply back. Well, that quickly, within 24 to 48 hours. What that means is they have a good reputation management and crisis management plan in place. And it really is an emergency plan that includes sending out communication as quickly as possible, just to prevent tarnishing your reputation. Because sometimes crisis is unexpected, negative comments is unexpected, something you may think that you planned something perfectly and there's a hiccup. We've had to respond pretty quickly to not just negative comments, but also positive comments to let people know that we appreciate them commenting positively on a great experience. Maybe that's in the form of a review. And so you want to get in the habit of doing that. Hey, Raphael, I see you. Thanks for joining us. So here's some important points. So try to take ownership and responsibility if something has gone awry, something didn't work out. Make sure that you're taking responsibility for that in your comments. If it is something that you really feel genuinely is your fault, or something that you could have changed, or maybe something that you missed. Sometimes it is not your fault. Sometimes you're working with another vendor. I mean, ultimately, if it's your company providing a service or product, customers really will think that the fault really lies with you, but maybe there was something else that happened. Maybe FedEx was having problems with delivering a particular product and you sent it out immediately, and you use FedEx and now they're having problems. Those types of things happen, and you should mention that you'll do better in the future, but also mention that, we're sorry, we didn't know FedEx was going to be having this outage or this issue. You can mention that as well, so that you're kind of sharing the blame. You know what I mean? So it's never acceptable to not comment or say no comment. This kind of response usually kind of conveys a little bit of guilt, or not really taking responsibility. So make sure you're commenting, make sure you're responding. It's also important to acknowledge crisis situations immediately, like I mentioned before. You may not have all of the details for particular days or weeks, but a prompt announcement, maybe that you could craft in advance to the media, or to key audiences, will minimize speculation and rumors and let audiences know that you're in control. So make sure that you have a plan in place. You could just go ahead and craft something, a comment like, we're going to look into this as soon as possible. Please give us 48 to 72 hours to get back to you. Go ahead and email us. Can we have your email information? I've seen lots of these types of responses on Amazon, on all different types of places. So make sure that you have something like that in place. So fixing the problem or preventing recurrence, sometimes it's just good to go ahead and apologize. Just say, I'm sorry you're having this experience. We apologize. Just taking responsibility is really important. This is all part of your crisis and reputation management plan. So shifting blame or not taking responsibility doesn't always bode well for you. And then before you know it, you have a firestorm of people now taking that and running with it. So that you don't want to have. Sometimes it's an accident, it's a mishap. Look, it happens. We're human. At the end of the day, inside of companies, there are human beings that work at these companies. So making sure that you acknowledge that, hey, I'm so sorry, we didn't mean for this to happen, but this happened. We apologize. We'll do better. Let us send you a gift or a certificate or something like that. Sometimes it's You might have lack of information or maybe not the ability because you're working with two and three different vendors. That happens well also. You mean well and you want to go ahead and state that. Make sure you mention that. So reduce being offensive. You don't want to respond offensively to someone who's being offensive. So you have to kind of be careful about that. So make sure you're taking responsibility, make sure you're not being offensive or showing that you don't appreciate a comment. Just be careful about that because again, other people are watching those comments. The next thing you know, they're chiming in. It can be a runaway freight train. How many of you have seen that on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere? I've seen it lots of times. So making sure you're not attacking someone, an accuser, that also reduces your own credibility. So make sure you're not doing that. Um, so it really does depend on the situation, but corrective action and being taking responsibility, apologizing, all of that typically are the best strategies to use for your crisis and reputation management plan. So hopefully that was helpful for any of you who are starting new businesses. Maybe you're selling product. We've been in those situations. We sell product on Etsy. There are many times that we have to apologize because maybe from our Gold Wellness Circle store, a product wasn't sent out expeditiously and we didn't know. We sent it out as soon as possible, but they still haven't received it. We usually will try to check back in with our customers to make sure that they're happy that they received it. If they're not complaining, typically they are happy. And of course, it's unfortunate, but people a lot of times they respond when there's something negative to say, not when there's something positive. So making sure that you're asking for positive feedback. If someone is having a good experience with your product or your service, could you please mention it in the comments on Google, mention it on Instagram, and asking for that specifically? That's always a good thing to do. We always like to take testimonials that we get from a lot of our attendees, like even for our women's conference, we'll ask them like, how was your experience? Or send a survey out, provide a link with a survey. Give an incentive. We were just talking about this today. Serena mentioned this, like give an incentive. Serena and Mia actually mentioned to give an incentive to anybody to fill out a survey so that you can collect that positive feedback and feature it on your website as a testimonial or as a review. So hopefully this was helpful, everybody. We're always looking for guests on our Marketing Monday. Just go to our lightofgoldpr.com page, go over to Marketing Monday. There's now a link there that you could go ahead and fill out if you want to be a guest on Marketing Monday. Remember, we do this every other week, and sometimes we might already have a topic or a guest before you, but please go ahead and fill it out. And we'd love to have you join us on Marketing Monday. So we'll see you in 2 more weeks from now. And so today's the 10th, it'll be the 24th. But this week we will be having our Wellness Wednesday this Wednesday. So we will be having that Wednesday. But as far as Marketing Monday, the next one will be on the 24th. So we hope to see you soon. Take care and have a wonderful, marvelous Monday. Take care.